Solana tweeted 589. There's some big things happening behind the scenes with the XRP ledger and Solana. There's a bridge being built and it's about to go into use. What is this all going to mean for XRP holders? I will break it down. We also have a chart here of $738 per XRP. Can this chart even play out? What does this all mean? I'm going to break it down for you, as well as Raoul Pal comments on the Bitcoin stockpile idea that America has. He doesn't believe this is a good idea, so we might need to be backing up the truck here. But let's start with the biggest news ever here. Solana tweets out 589. What does this all mean? This points to Solana becoming a major new endpoint for the XRP ledger and RLUSD flows via Axelar. And Solana is teasing it with 589 meme to signal something big is coming rather than literally a price call. But what the post is saying here is the bank XRP post explains that XRP and RLUSD will be able to route from the XRP ledger and the XRP ledger EVM to Solana through Axelar once the final audits are posted. Solana's official account then posts 589, which is the XRP's community recognizes it as a long-running ultra bullish XRP meme, effectively winking at this integration and the XRP audience. The implications for Solana gains a direct bridge to an institutional leaning payment stack, which is Ripple Tech, RLUSD, and XRP for liquidity, rather than only DeFi native stablecoins, which can pull new cross-chain volumes and users onto Solana DeFi and payment apps. If listing XRP flows actually materialize, Solana becomes a more credible hub for cross-chain FX and remittance style rails, strengthening the global payments plus high throughput DeFi narrative that Solana people are already bullish on. The implications for XRP and RLUSD get a new high performance execution environment where capital can move from the XRP ledger into Solana DeFi, lending and perpetuals, deepening its use cases beyond pure payments or the XRP ledger native apps. Strategically, every production bridge like this reduces isolation risk for XRP ledger, lets XRP and RLUSD tap into more liquidity venues, and it can support a neutral settlement asset story about the audience that they really care about. And so this was the post that I put in and I was highlighting. Of course, Solana says something big is coming. Now, I wanted to play this here. This is Anthony Scaramucci and Raoul Pal commenting on the US's plans for a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Let's just jump into it.
Trump proposed a national Bitcoin stockpile, sort of like a reserve fund for Bitcoin. What is your take on this and how would it impact the crypto market? This is Lucille from Kentucky.
So I actually think it's a bit of a red herring because the US dollar is the world's reserve currency. The US doesn't need to hold other assets in reserve. Yes, it's got gold, but that was a legacy